you're trying to embrace being the cheese girl. So now you're doing bits about the cheese.
I want the cheese and more cheese. I want $12 cheese.
$12.
Yes, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Guys, I just got back from a Hinge date. Why am I doing this to myself? He said, I'm gonna take the burger. And the waitress asked him, okay, how do you like your burger? He said how he likes his burger. And do you want some cheese on your burger? And he asked, is this gonna be extra? And she says, yes, it's $3 extra. And he said, okay, then never mind. Over there, and I'm like, what the actual fuck? I'm like, okay, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat my branzino and see what happens. And he's like, oh my God, you have to pay extra for everything these days. And I'm like, yeah, it's New York City. I got up and I was like, I'm going to the restroom for a second. And I took my purse and I went to the waitress and I was like, hey, I just want to pay the bill. And I just paid the bill and walked out of the restaurant, and I texted him. So I texted him, the check is taken care of, you should have gotten the cheese. And I blocked him.
Here's my take.
Yeah.
She's from New York, so parts of it I totally buy.
Yeah.
I buy that, like, that's how people that live in that city are act. I bet you that the first part of that story is true. That she went on the date and he didn't want the cheese. I bet you he didn't complain that much.
Yeah.
I bet you she didn't leave as early as she's implying.
I bet you she didn't pay the check.
Yeah, I don't think she paid the check, and I don't think she messaged him and said, you should have got the cheese and blocked him. I think that I bet you the rest of it is true. I bet you she walked out. I bet you the first thing she did was jump on the internet and tell this story, embellish it, and then she did probably block him, but I don't think she said you should have got the cheese. I think all the things that make it like a TV show story and not just a normal dumb idiot in a big city story are probably fake.
My question is, she has some sort of accent? What is this accent? She sounds like foreign.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, it sounds like vaguely European or something
French,
like that.
Yeah.
But it also sounds like just some dumb white girl that lives in New York that does an accent for fun. So it could go either way. It could go either way on it. But also, it's like a fucking, like you said, like a TV show. It's like a Seinfeld thing, like, she got the cheese. She didn't want the cheese. She's a cheese orderer. You know what I mean? Something stupid like that. But maybe I'm giving the guy, like, say I take this at face value. Maybe I'm giving the guy too much credit, because it's not so much that I'm like, I won't, pay that, like the $3 means anything to me, but it's more like, do I want cheese that much?
I don't want cheese that much.
Is it worth that?
No, yeah. Well, and $3, I'd still be like, that's too much for cheese.
Well, and you're in New York, so you're probably paying $40 for a hamburger because you're in fucking New York.
But also why it sounds so fake, and maybe it's just the restaurants I'm going to, but at the very least, if it's like, it would already say, like it would already be in the menu.
Yeah, it would say.
Usually it's already a cheeseburger anyways, and if you're paying the $3, it's already part of it.
Yeah.
And you would just say, hey, can I get no cheese on it or something? Like, I don't know. I don't think I've been to restaurants. Yeah, they're like, how do you want your burger cooked? But then they're not like, well, do you want cheese for $3 extra?
Really? Yeah, the only ones that kind of do that are like Burger King.
Yeah.
It's like 80 cents for cheese
exactly.
at a place like that.
This reeks of, I have an almost interesting story.
I'm going to pump it up a bit.
So yeah, so I like embellish where I need to. Again, we always use this example. You're the guy telling the joke.
Yeah, and then you don't get the reaction you think.
You get nothing at the punchline, so you act like that wasn't the punchline and keep going. And the end of her story proves that is that she keeps saying stuff, and then it turns to and then I texted him and said you should have got the cheese and blocked.
Well, unless this is an epic troll, true. This is classic not knowing what your audience is, because literally the only attention you get is like kill yourself.
I'm crazy, but you are taking it to a different level. You really need to take it easy. Some people going through all of my videos commenting that I'm ugly, that I'm a 4, that I'm a 2, that I don't deserve love, I should die alone, I should delete myself, I should kill myself. That's not okay in any way. Why are you taking this stupid video so seriously? I'm having a laugh about it. The guy is having a laugh about it. We're talking still, and we're gonna go on a second date. Like he laughed about it. He's a psycho like me, and we're gonna have fun. It's gonna be okay.
Oh, so then
And
all
you're
of it. Yeah, you're right. It
laughing
is all
about my
just horse
TV?
shit. Here's the other thing, though,
Do you
Jim.
think, I don't know, that
Here's a
I'm crazy?
wrinkle. Maybe the original thing did happen, and right there was the lie. That she's just so caught up in this like wave of nonsense that's where don't get me wrong, she's clearly dumb and a liar, but where's the real big lie? Was the lie that she blocked him? Was the lie that none of that stuff happened like we thought, and the real lie is there that she's not still talking to him?
The only thing that was true is that she went on a date. Nothing else happened.
Yeah.
Nothing else that she said happened.
Yeah, I think you're right.
She went on a date with someone, and then she concocted a sitcom-esque turn of events that went through.
Hey, what can I get for you? I'll take the burger.
Now she's doing bits.
Would you like it with cheese, no cheese? I'll take it medium with extra cheese. I want more cheese than
What are my biggest snores?
What's awesome about these things that happen though is that
people don't understand what was good about it. They double down on the wrong part.
But it's just the obvious comparison to do a Simpsons comparison. It's the I didn't do it boy. Like that's such a classic, well-written episode because now it's like you're trying to embrace being the cheese girl. So now you're doing bits about the cheese. But then in like 7 months from now or even a year from now, it's still going to be like she's still probably going to have another like 60, 70,000 followers on her social media. And people are going to be like, wait, who is this again?
Yeah.
And then she'll still be like, the cheese was $3. Cheese is $4 now, and I'm still going to pay it. It's still going to be, I mean, I guess it's kind of like, have we checked in on Damn Daniel in a while?
Exactly.
Oh.
It's going to be shit like that.
You tease
I don't take pictures because then I'd have to say cheese. And you're like, who are you?
I'll take it medium with extra cheese. I want more cheese than what you usually get. I want the cheese and more cheese. I want $12 cheese.
$12.
Yes, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
I want $200
for
cheese.
you?
It's like Jean-Claude Van Damme doing comedy bits.
I would love for you to help me out on this one. But please, only if you're a New York woman in your 20s and your 30s and you're single and you're actively dating. If you're going to be sitting in a restaurant on a first date with a guy.
Oh my
and he
God.
wants to get something.
The cheese.
Something extra.
That's $3.
On his meal. And he realized that it's...
Is this her losing her mind?
Yeah, why is she being vague?
She's walking around like, what if you got the cheese?
She's like, okay, I want to ask this question, but I don't want anyone to know what it's about. Okay, I have an idea.
Well, it's great because Jazzy on air comments, this is your personality for the rest of your life.
Yeah. You're a cheese girl now.
Stuff, but he's gonna say no. Are you really going to think that
Oh my
he's
God.
so smart and so financially responsible and that's a green flag and that's amazing? Or is it gonna give you the
Sorry.
Yeah, now she thinks she's going to try to parlay it into dating advice.
You know what it never was? That serious. It was never that serious. Quite frankly.
Now,
Would
okay,
never
this
be
is
that
the phase of like, haha, I'm just laughing at all this. Actually, it's funny to me when clearly she's very upset because every video is about her fucking cheese bit.
Well, what's this thing about the story being fake?
That's
what it says in the background.
Oh, I didn't even see that, but the story was fake. Okay.
That's what she said in the last video, basically. That like, no, I didn't block him.
Well,
I mean, but she didn't say the story was fake. She just said, yeah. She just said we're going on another date. We're both she said we're both laughing about it. Yeah, said her date didn't complain. Okay, so yeah, it is a fucking lie.
Yeah.
Let's see. Does she have a link to it now? Should you expect the date to pay $30 for their burger? It's a litmus test. Okay, the story now being circulated. Diamante's date didn't spurn any cheese, she said, nor did she walk out and block him. Instead, the pair overheard a man at another table ask a waitress about the price of adding cheese to his burger, then decline it upon hearing it would cost $3. The interaction sparked a conversation between the two about what each of them would do in that situation. If I'm sitting on a date with a person, I feel like he's cheaping out on something that'll make his meal more enjoyable. He's going to keep cheaping out on the rest of the dates, she told NBC News. It's not about the cheese. It's about going to a restaurant and enjoying a good time with your date.
See, the problem with her is she's such a effortless liar that I don't like. In a normal world, because I always say that's usually how these stories come from. They come from something that you saw and then something didn't happen and your brain goes, whoa, what if that did happen? Then you go, what if I told someone that did happen?
That's
and
every single that happened is something happened adjacent to a person, and then they started thinking about what would happen if they did it, or what would make them a hero.
So that story sounds plausible, but she's such a filthy liar that I can't even. I can't be for sure whether she's saying that or not.
No, I'm back to my original thing, is that it's all fake. She maybe went on a date. Now maybe she didn't even go on a date with someone, but it's all a fake story. But now she has to try to say it's fake without it being completely fake.
It has to be fake without her being a liar.
Because she's dumb enough that she didn't realize the backlash she gets. So this is how you think you're gonna put out the backlash fire. To be like, well, no, I didn't actually do that, but also my point.
Oh man,
you could still see my point if someone's going to not pay $3 for cheese.
I just got the biggest smile on my face thinking about the guy that takes down Cheese Girl next. 'Cause that's kind of like a dub. It's like, remember me out Cheese Girl? You're like, ugh.
It would be great if like she's sleeping next to you and you're like, look, I just fucked Cheese Girl.
She's saying I
love her, dude.
I'm in love with Cheese Girl.
Her and her date had the discussion, and then her date actually agreed with her perspective. And then that gave her the idea for the TikTok video, which she said her date also was on board with from the start. He was like, because see, this fake person she made up now is like, yes. Well, first of all, I agree with you. Everything you're saying is correct.
You're so
Second of all, you should make this TikTok video. This is also a great idea.
Third of all, will you marry me, Cheese Girl?
He thinks it's funny as well, and we've only had one date, so he's not obliged to me in any way, but he's checking in to see that I'm fine. And I try not to take it personally because it didn't really happen. First of all, if there was a date, this attention whore would obviously go find the guy and they would do a TikTok together, especially if he agreed. He'd be like, guys, it's not that serious, of course. We both agreed about the cheese.
I asked for consent. Don't worry, everybody.
Yeah.
It's Jim and Naz.